Have you ever felt like your dog just doesn't like someone for no obvious reason? Or that they notice things we completely miss? Well, dogs actually have some incredible abilities. Not only can they pick up scents and sounds that humans never could, but research suggests they might even detect people with bad intentions and recognize lies. But how is that possible? Can they really sense a person's true character? Or is there a scientific explanation behind this behavior? In today's video, we'll explore the amazing skills of dogs and reveal what science has to say about their ability to read emotions, detect lies, and even sense illnesses. If you love dogs and want to understand how they see the world, stay with us until the end and discover the superpowers of our best friends. Dogs' perception of human character. Several studies suggest that dogs can tell whether a person is trustworthy or not by analyzing a combination of factors, such as body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and even scents emitted by the human body. A study conducted by Japanese scientists showed that dogs can recognize when someone is lying to them. In the experiment, researchers pointed at containers with food. When the researchers repeatedly deceived the dogs about the food's location, the animals lost trust in them and stopped following their cues. This study suggests that dogs are incredibly observant and can judge a person's reliability based on past interactions. Additionally, research indicates that dogs are highly sensitive to human emotions and can detect signs of aggressive or hostile intentions. For example, if someone appears tense, excessively nervous, or behaves suspiciously, a dog may pick up on these cues and remain on high alert. This explains why dogs sometimes avoid or even growl at certain people without an obvious reason. Another factor influencing a dog's perception is associative memory. If a dog has had a bad experience with someone who had specific characteristics, such as a particular voice tone or posture, it may generalize that experience and react negatively to other people with similar traits. The role of smell in canine perception. Dogs have an incredibly powerful sense of smell, estimated to be between 10,000 and 100,000 times stronger than that of humans. This extraordinary ability allows them to detect chemical changes in the human body, including hormones released during fear, stress, or anxiety. These substances, known as pheromones, can be picked up by dogs even in extremely low concentrations. Studies have shown that when a person experiences fear or anxiety, their body produces higher levels of adrenaline and cortisol. Dogs can detect these changes and often react accordingly, either by keeping their distance or becoming more vigilant. This could explain why some dogs appear wary of certain people, even if they haven't interacted directly with them. Beyond emotional detection, a dog's sense of smell can also help them identify whether a person has a history of aggressive or threatening behavior. This happens because dogs can associate specific scents with past experiences and react based on that memory. For example, if a dog was mistreated by someone wearing a certain type of cologne or clothing, it may show signs of distrust when encountering another person with a similar scent or appearance. Another fascinating aspect of a dog's olfactory abilities is their capacity to detect diseases. Trained dogs have been shown to identify illnesses such as cancer, diabetes, and even epileptic seizures before they happen, simply through scent. This skill also extends to their perception of emotional states, making dogs even more attuned to human intentions and behaviors. Reading body language. Dogs have an extraordinary ability to interpret human body language, a crucial skill for their communication and understanding of the world around them. Unlike humans, who rely heavily on verbal language, dogs communicate and perceive their environment through gestures, postures, and facial expressions. This makes them highly sensitive to subtle changes in a person's posture and behavior. When someone shows signs of tension, such as clenched muscles, restless hands, or even changes in breathing, dogs pick up on these cues instantly. They can also detect microexpressions, which are tiny, almost imperceptible changes in a person's facial expression that reveal their true emotions, even if they try to hide them. Another important factor is eye contact. While a calm and steady gaze can signal confidence and relaxation, avoiding eye contact or making quick eye movements can be interpreted by dogs as signs of discomfort or even dishonesty. Some dogs may react with distrust or even barking toward individuals who display unnatural or overly nervous behavior. Additionally, dogs associate past experiences with certain postures and gestures. If a dog has been treated aggressively by someone with a specific behavior, such as raised hands or sudden movements, it may show fear or aggression when encountering another person who behaves similarly. These abilities make dogs valuable allies in identifying potential dangers and protecting their owners, as they can detect changes in human body language that often go unnoticed by people themselves. Can dogs identify emotions? Yes. Dogs are incredibly skilled at recognizing human emotions and reacting accordingly to their owners' emotional states and those of the people around them. This is due to their ability to interpret not only body language, but also voice tones and even the sense released by the human body during different emotional states. Research has shown that dogs can distinguish between expressions of happiness, sadness, anger, and fear just by observing a person's face. In a study conducted by scientists at the University of Vienna, dogs were able to associate images of happy or angry human faces with corresponding sounds of cheerful or irritated voices, proving that they understand emotions in context. Beyond visual observation, dogs are also highly sensitive to voice tone. If an owner speaks in a high-pitched, cheerful tone, the dog recognizes it as a positive signal and may wag its tail or move closer. On the other hand, a deep and harsh voice can make the dog cower or adopt a submissive posture. Another essential factor in a dog's emotional perception is its highly developed sense of smell. Humans release pheromones and other chemical substances in their sweat when they are nervous, stressed, or afraid. Dogs can detect these changes and adjust their behavior accordingly. For example, if an owner is anxious, their dog may show restlessness or approach them for comfort by lying next to them or licking their hands. This deep emotional connection explains why many dogs serve as therapy animals, helping people with anxiety, depression, and other emotional conditions. They not only sense their owner's emotional states, but also actively try to provide comfort and support. In social situations, dogs may even demonstrate empathy when they sense that someone is sad or distressed, moving closer and offering affection. This incredible emotional sensitivity strengthens the bond between humans and dogs and proves that our four-legged friends understand far more about us than we might realize. Other impressive abilities of dogs. In addition to their incredible ability to identify human intentions, dogs possess other remarkable skills that demonstrate their intelligence and sensitivity. One of the most impressive is their ability to detect diseases. Studies show that trained dogs can identify illnesses such as cancer, diabetes, and even epileptic seizures before they happen. Their extremely keen sense of smell allows them to detect chemical compounds released by the human body during pathological processes, making them valuable allies in preventive medicine. Associative memory is another strong point in dogs. They can remember situations and associate them with positive or negative experiences. This means that if a dog has had an unpleasant experience with a specific person, environment, or sound, it may react cautiously or even aggressively when encountering a similar stimulus again. On the other hand, positive associations can generate enthusiastic and affectionate reactions. Another extraordinary skill of dogs is scent tracking. Widely used in rescue operations, these animals can find missing people just by following their scent, even in harsh conditions such as snow, rubble, or dense forests. Their sense of smell allows them to identify specific odors over long distances, making them highly effective in search and rescue missions. Additionally, dogs demonstrate a remarkable ability to understand human communication. Research shows that some breeds can learn hundreds of words and commands, enabling highly effective interaction with their owners. Border Collies, for example, are known for their above-average intelligence and quick learning ability. This makes them not only excellent companions, but also essential workers in various roles, such as guide dogs, therapy dogs, and security assistants. These incredible abilities make dogs truly extraordinary animals, capable of perceiving and responding to the world in ways that often go beyond human understanding. Dogs truly have an impressive ability to perceive the world around them. They are masters at reading body language, identifying human emotions, detecting diseases, and possibly even sensing when someone has bad intentions or is lying. This heightened sensitivity makes them excellent companions and protectors, capable of reacting to situations that often go unnoticed by humans. The bond between dogs and humans is built on mutual trust, and these abilities only reinforce how special that connection is. By better understanding the signals our dogs give us, we can strengthen this bond and ensure they live a happy and healthy life by our side. So, the next time your dog shows distrust or tries to warn you about something, pay attention. They might be noticing something you haven't yet. Thank you for watching our content. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next one.